Hello and welcome to Tarot Talk, Astrology Answers new monthly video series designed to help you bring tarot and intuition into your everyday life for more clarity, meaning and purpose. I'm your host, Brigit Esselmont, modern day tarot teacher and founder of Biddy Tarot. I've read for more than 10,000 people and have taught over 3,500 students from 40 countries online. And every year I inspire over 6 million people to discover the tarot through my website, biddytarot.com. I believe tarot is a tool that anyone can use to access their intuition and create their ideal life. And I'm on a mission to bring tarot into the mainstream, just like yoga and meditation. Now, today we're exploring the wonderful world of tarot spreads. And while I love just drawing a card or three for certain situations, there is a richness of insight that comes with doing a full tarot spread that's well worth experiencing for yourself. I know it can get overwhelming deciding which spread to use, so today we're going to dive into the different types of spreads and when to use them. All right, let's get into it. The first question, are there specific spreads for different topics like love, wealth, career, and so on? Well, there sure are. In fact, there are thousands of tarot spreads, so you're bound to find something that matches the topic you're asking about. And you're going to find some of my favorites over at biddytarot.com/spreads. Now, you can also have spreads that cover one topic or multiple topics. So for example, some spreads may be focused on love and relationships only, while others cover all of the main aspects of your life, like love, career, finances, and personal growth. And it really does come down to what's going to be most helpful to you, given what's on your mind. All right, next question. I have a really complicated situation and I can't find a spread that suits. What should I do? Well, this is a perfect opportunity to come up with your own spread. Don't worry, you can do it even if you're new to tarot. So simply break your main question down into mini questions that you can ask the tarot. For example, say I wanted to know about a challenging, complex relationship. I might break it down into 3 mini questions. 1, what's creating this tension in the relationship? 2, what can I do about it? And 3, what lesson can I learn here? It's really that easy. Okay, our next question is, what's your favorite tarot spread? Well, thank you for asking. Personally, I love creating my own spreads based on the question, just like I showed you. And the reason for that is you can get really specific in answering the question rather than having to try and fit it into someone else's spread. And sometimes I really enjoy using a simple 3-card spread like the past, present, future spread. It's amazing how much insight you can download from just 3 cards. Now, I've got a question here from Colleen on Facebook. Are there readings that use just the Major Arcana cards? Well, you can certainly use the Major Arcana for any tarot spread, as long as it's less than 22 cards, of course. However, my recommendation is to save these powerful cards for tarot readings that are of great significance and importance. And this is because the Major Arcana cards relate to those bigger karmic influences that are present in our lives. And they teach us the spiritual lessons we need to master in order to evolve and progress to the next stage. So when we do a Major Arcana only spread, we want to save it up for those really special readings. For example, a yearly forecast reading, a soul purpose reading, or when you're asking about your personal growth and transformation. And one final question here from Mark on Facebook. I'm most familiar with the Celtic Cross. What kind of question is this best used for? So the Celtic Cross is certainly one of the most popular tarot spreads around. However, it's not always the best spread to use for all questions. So for example, if you've got a really specific question or a complex question, I actually recommend you create your own spread or find something that's a little bit more suitable. That said, the Celtic Cross can be used for general questions about broad topics or themes in your life. For example, what do I need to know about finding love? Or what do I need to know about my career path? Basically, it deals with one issue at a time, and by the end of the reading, you'll have a really good understanding of the problem at hand. All right, let's wrap things up with today's tarot tip. Now, when it comes to choosing the right spread, make sure that you align it with the question you're asking. Not all spreads will suit all questions. So start with a very clear question, then choose a spread that's going to help you give you the answers that you need. And if you can't find a spread that does that, then, well, create your own. All right, there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. You can learn more about tarot by following Biddy Tarot and Astrology Answers at the handles below. Thank you so very much, and bye for now.